we can still. So many things that we destroyed, I think, can be saved. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I mean, my hope, it's possible, just not probable, that Disney will lose enough money they'll have to give up Star Wars because they're not making money on Star Wars. Nobody's buying their merch connected to Disney Star Wars. So you have to realize the reason they've been able to go on so long is because of the parks are sustaining the bill. Well,
I don't think the parks are sustaining now. I mean, like,
they're
so expensive.
Not really. They're barely. People are still going, but even it can't do it anymore because the Reedy Creek deal is over. In, let's see, we'll say December. We're in November now. We'll say December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. In 8 months, a little over 8 months, the Reedy Creek special development deal that was given to Disney back in the 60s, it's done.
What was that?
That's their special tax haven.
Oh, yes, yes. How they're basically like...
where they can do whatever they want. They don't need to get the same approval that anybody else needs in the state. They pay less taxes.
It's kind of insane how that works.
They can build whatever they want. Well, DeSantis pulled that away from them after the Florida bill incident. It's gone. Which means as of next year, well, the following year, because remember, when you're paying taxes, it's always the year prior. So by the time you get to 2024, they have to pay the same as Universal and every other developer, every other business corporation in Florida. That's a lot of money.
Yep.
So if the parks are not bringing in the money to sustain the woke Star Wars, the woke MCU, where's the profit? Because you know the MCU hasn't made a profit in 2 years. Not really.
Yep.
Because Spider-Man, that was Sony. Doctor Strange Mom, that didn't make enough money. That barely made anything. We know Shang-Chi made $10. Black Widow didn't make anything.
I can't believe that they waited so long to make Black Widow. It's like, talk about like missing opportunity on that.
She did. She did. And we know the Eternals flopped. Thor: Love and Blunder flopped.
Yep.
Ant-Man 3 is going to flop. Wakanda Forever. That's not going to make $1 billion. It's probably going to have a big, impressive first weekend, but it's going to have another 70 to 80% drop off like every other MCU show.
I don't know about that show, like the movie. It just looks so dumb. Like, what did they do to like Prince Namor? Like, why did they get the like Aztecs? And
it's not Namor. It's just some
borderline,
borderline dad bod Latino dude.
I feel like if they wanted to work that angle, make it be something else, but it's not exactly known as a seafaring culture.
Yeah, it's all up, and they're not. This movie's not gonna make money. They don't make money on the Disney Plus shows.
No,
nobody's making money in that. There's no money in that. They're not making money on merch. So where's the money for the MCU coming in from? They haven't made a profit MCU. We know they're not making a profit on Star Wars because there hasn't been a Star Wars movie since Rise of Failwalker.
Yeah,
everything. It's all been Disney Plus shit. That not making money. There's no merch. The merch rots on the shelves. And the video games, that's a licensing thing. What few video games they were, EA made money on Fallen Order. They didn't make money on that.
Yeah.
And then the Let's Get High Republic, that's a failure. Nobody's buying those books. No one's buying the comic books. So where is Star Wars profitable in the past few years? We know in reality, people have broken down the numbers. They haven't made money on the sequel trilogy. They barely broke even. So if you include marketing and the lack of merch, there were between sequel trilogy era, channels made their mark on their videos of merch dying on the shelves. So Disney Star Wars unprofitable. MCU not profitable. The parks have been funding all this woke agenda crap. If the parks stop making money, where's the money going to come from?
Yeah, probably like their like legacy stuff too that always pays. I mean, what are they like? And what if all these stupid movies like all the live action remakes?
You went just where I was going to go. You went exactly where I go. The live action remakes.
No one cares.
And the new Hercules one. Jed and I were talking about this last night. He made a video, and we were talking about it. We'll probably talk about it tomorrow. They're basing it off of TikTok, but where is the money going to come for Disney to be profitable? Because I heard somebody say it yesterday or today, it is the lowest performing profit of 2022. Failure. Complete failure. So logically, now this is my logical progression of thought. I like to operate on facts and logic because logic usually leads to facts. If the parks stop making money in the next 2 years, which if they're already not really making money because of the high price of everything, if the taxes come in and they have to pay the same and people stop going because then they raise prices even higher, if the parks cannot fund anything, all Disney's properties, where's the money going to come from to keep these IPs, that they've purchased, alive? That's why I say I have a hope that Disney will be forced to sell off their least performing products. And the truth is Star Wars is not making them money. Disney Star Wars is not making money. So sell it. Yeah. Somebody with balls, buy it. A true fan willing to retcon away to completely disavow everything Disney Star Wars did. Who are you going to make mad? You mean the ex-Raylos that used to be on Twitter? Who are you going to make mad when you do that? Who's going to be mad if you annex and or not annex? Sorry, wrong word. If you excise, that's what excise, and cut off everything Disney's done for the past literal 10 years. It has been 10 years since they purchased Star Wars as an IP.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like Thomas Sowell talking about like taxes and government and stuff. And he's like, when you get rid of cancer, what do you replace it with?
A brilliant man. A brilliant man.
Yes, Thomas Sowell is insanely based. You should read all his stuff. He's cool.
He is a great man. Thomas Sowell is a great man. But seriously, so they haven't made any money on this. Where's the money going to come? So they haven't done anything with it. So somebody has the balls enough to just say, all right, who are you going to piss off when you get rid of it? Bunch of Raylos, bunch of stands. To me, it's a no-brainer. And then you just take this shit right here. I don't want to lift it up against too much. You just take the EU and start animating it. Don't give up on live action. Just start animating it. And you'll win people back.
Yep.
You'll get them back bit by bit. And you'll have real Star Wars fans like us waving the banner, cheering you along, talking about it, hyping it up, disavowing all things Disney Star Wars. It's that simple. I honestly ask a question. Who are you going to piss off if, let's say, you're the person to buy Star Wars away from Disney and you just throw everything Disney did out the window? Who are you really going to piss off? Bunch of people that don't spend money on it. That's who. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therennerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.